Hi, Biana. How are you today?
Good afternoon, Heidi. I'm doing okay today.
Awesome. So, before we get started, tell me a little bit about yourself. What's your family like?
My family is very generous, they're caring, and they also are there for me if I ever need anything.
I'm glad to hear that. You seem like you love them a lot. Are they supportive of you?
They are very supportive of me, and they also make sure that I'm successful and enjoy my time here at college.
Awesome. So, what college do you go to?
Um, I go to the University of Rhode Island.
And what year are you in?
I am a junior here at URI.
Wow, it goes pretty quickly, doesn't it? So, you must have a lot of work coming up with finals soon, right?
Yeah, it definitely does go by very fast, and yeah, I've had a lot of studying to do lately, and there's a ton of homework left for me to finish for the end of the semester.
Right. So do you think that that's a lot of stress for you, especially being away from home?
It's definitely been really hard being away from home for so long and always having to be in the library doing work in my spare time has taken a toll on me.
Yeah. So do you have a lot of friends at school?
I do. I have a solid group of friends here at school.
Awesome. Do you guys have fun?
Yeah, we like to get together and spend time with one another whenever we have that time.
And are they supportive?
They're supportive when I really need someone, but they also have a lot of on their own plates to do for school and their own personal lives, and being in college makes it really hard for them to constantly be supportive. So here and there they are.
Yeah. And how often do you get to see them?
Well, I don't see them too often because I do like to do my work on my own without any distractions, and our schedules don't always work out together, so it's hard to find times to do so.
Right. Well, it sounds like you have some nice friends. Do you do anything else at school besides study? Do you work out or play any sports? And what's your energy level like?
I do go to the gym every day, and I do work out with my sports team, but my energy level is low, and I do get tired throughout the day.
Wow, well, sports are fantastic for your health. Is your team really close?
Yeah, no, I do really enjoy it, and my teammates are great, so it makes it even better.
Good. So, how much would you say you exercise outside of sports? And what is your diet like?
Well, I'm always trying to stay in shape, so I work out at least twice a day, and I don't have a lot of extra time to eat. So I do end up skipping a few meals here and there, and I do eat smaller portions when I do actually get the time to eat.
Wow, that's a lot of exercise. Do you diet frequently or try to change your weight?
Yeah, no, I know. I just want to stay in shape, and I do try to pick different diets to see what works best for me. And I do look online and research that to see if they have good reviews and to see which works best for people.
Right. So, do you and your friends work out or eat together?
We all go to the gym together when we have the time, and I do try to pick diets to go on together with them.
So, are they trying to lose weight as well?
Yeah, they are. They tell me about different diets they find too, as well.
And what would you say your goal is for your body to look like, or what is your ideal weight?
Well, I always see pictures of models in magazines, so I do want my body to look like that.
Right. Um, so are you unhappy with your body, or do you think that you're overweight?
I just don't think that I can be compared to the models necessarily, so I do sometimes think that I'm not up to those standards.
And why is that?
I just don't feel myself to be as skinny and fit as they are.
So do other people tell you that you're overweight?
No, not necessarily. I just have higher expectations on what I should look like and have a different idea of what I should be.
All right. So would you say that you're an anxious person at all?
Yeah, I know. I do think I am an anxious person.
So do you have any anxiety episodes, or is there anything that makes you anxious in particular?
I definitely do get really anxious around final season, which is around this time right now. So I have a lot of work to do on top of making sure I stay in shape and don't stress eat. So that's really hard for me to do.
Mm. And how's your self-esteem?
I mean, I would say my self-esteem is pretty low, and I feel like that's just pretty common in our society anyway, so I don't think it's too awful.
Um, how much time in a week Do you spend preparing your food, weighing yourself, or working out?
I would spend around half an hour prepping my food, and whenever I work out, I weigh myself to check on my progress.
All right. So Biana, we're gonna get into a couple hard questions right now. Just know that this information is confidential, and it's important that you answer truthfully so that I can help you. If you're uncomfortable at any time, just let me know and we can talk about something else. Is that all right?
Yep.
Awesome. So have you ever been abused, either sexually or physically?
No, none of the above.
Have you been under a lot of stress lately, or has anything drastic happened?
I've just been under a lot of stress with my classes, so yeah.
And how do you feel emotionally?
Um, I'm always on edge, and I find it hard to be happy.
Sorry. Do you feel as though you're in a nurturing or supportive environment, though?
Somewhat.
All right. And do you compare your bodies to other girls? Like, do you envy your friends' body types or have a particular body type that you want to have?
Yeah, well, as I mentioned before, I do wish I had a model's body like in the magazines, and I definitely do wish I had some of my friends' bodies.
All right. Thank you so much for cooperating. I know that must have been slightly uncomfortable, but that part's all over, and your honesty means a lot.
No problem. I know it's to help me in the long run, so I'm okay with answering them.
So I'm going to ask you a few more questions, and then we'll get on with things. Does your family have a history of eating disorders?
Yeah, my mother had a history with an eating disorder when she was younger.
And how would you say the mood is in your household?
For the most part, it's usually pretty good, but it does get stressful on occasion and times of need.
Does your family struggle with maintaining their weight?
Yeah, they do.
All right, so after speaking with you, I do believe that you could be anorexic. So based on your blood test, BMI, and, urinalysis that your care provider at home sent me, I'm pretty sure in my diagnosis. You also took an eating attitude test, is that right?
I did take that.
All right, awesome. So usually what happens with those tests is that people who score over 21 on the scale are considered anorexic. So this is based on how you think, eat, and behave, and your scores were over 21. So I do think that you're anorexic.
Can you explain to me like what that really means?
Yeah, so it just means that you're a bit too focused on losing weight and how you eat. So being aware is alright, but when you're hurting your body, it becomes excessive. You also seem to think that you're overweight, even though your BMI indicates that you're underweight.
Okay, yeah, that definitely makes sense. Thanks for explaining that.
And how do you feel about all this?
Well, it's pretty alarming, and that's a lot of new information, but I'm hoping with your knowledge and expertise you could help me understand it better.
Awesome. So my goal is to help you get healthy. I just want to see that you're not underweight in the long term. But until then, I'm going to give you a couple strategies and people to talk to.
Alright, I'm looking forward to your help. So where can we begin?
Right, so I need to treat you physically, nutritionally, and psychologically, since anorexia can be affected by all parts of your life.
So will you be helping through all of this, or is anyone else helping as well?
So I'm going to forward some contact information over to you since we are running out of time. I know that you're having difficulty making it to a clinic since you're at school, so make sure that you can contact these professionals online or in person. So I'm going to send you to a therapist. Her number was just messaged to you via Skype, and she's going to work on some of the stress and anxiety that you're having. And then I'm going to send you to a nutritionist. I'll send you his information as well. And once you work out with the therapist, kind of understand why it's important for you to get help, you can see him. So he'll help you make balanced food choices and get the right thoughts and behaviors behind eating. And lastly, I want you to see either me or your regular physician. That way we can track your progress. I hope this helps.
Yeah, no, it definitely does help. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and in the meantime, try and find some eating disorder groups in case you're, you need any help. But until then, let me know if you have any questions or need any help.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't have any questions right now, but thank you for your help so far.
All right, thank you. Bye.
Bye.